Hello, everyone,
Okay.
and welcome to the first episode of the podcast that we do not have a name of, and we will come up with sooner because names are hard. So, I'm your host, your favorite host, the best host. All of those work. Josh. I am here with the infamous Adam,
Hi.
and I'm here with the guy whose name is actually a knife, and they're just an imposter, Shiv.
Hey guys, actually my name is a god too, Lord Shiva, but knife works.
Okay, and we actually, Shiv was not supposed to be here because he's annoying. We actually had another host before this. Okay, we had another host before this. He had some issues. We had some issues. He was supposed to edit. He didn't. So now we have Shiv. He's just the replacement. But that's besides the point.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Welcome to the family, Shiv.
Thank you.
Basically, what happened?
Are you guys like gay dads and I'm the kid?
No.
Okay.
All right. So last episode.
No knife boy.
Well, not last episode because this is the first episode, but
Yeah,
we
I'm the god
recorded
of
with the
destruction.
other guy, and it did not work out so well. So we recorded an entire episode, and Adam's audio was terrible because he didn't have his headphones plugged in. I'm sure he doesn't right now. I'm sure this is going to be an
Oh
issue.
yeah.
Did you check?
Yeah, they're in.
All right. Oh,
Good.
that's good. Now we... so our editor
Shocking.
decided he didn't want to edit, and he wanted to refilm the whole thing, and we basically said no. And then he refused, and then we fired him, and now he's triggered.
Did you literally set him on fire or did you kick him off the show?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
You know,
good.
So,
you need a good
but
balance.
now we got knife boy replacing Ethan, so it's all good.
All right.
So today we last
Why are you
episode,
calling me knife boy?
last time we talked about
Don't ask.
well the deleted episode we talked about something very boring. Talked about First Amendment. Did not go well. We spent about 10 minutes of the 45 minutes talking about United Airlines, which literally has nothing to do with the First Amendment.
Why?
I don't think the First Amendment is the freedom to fly on American Airlines without getting dragged off the flight. Anyway, that being said, that clip is gone. It was burned. It's gone. And now we are starting off
Was
fresh.
it literally burned or was it deleted?
Shut up. So we are now doing our topic, which is sports. Very general. We have two huge sports fans.
I'm not really that huge.
A huge sports fan Adam, Shiv, who's kind of a sports fan, in denial.
He's a bandwagon fan now.
And then
Not really
I'm
a
a
bandwagon
and then
fan.
I'm the
You're a
wannabe
Cavaliers
sports
fan,
fan.
and I'm a Seahawks fan. I know it's two different sports. I'm actually a Knicks fan in basketball, so you can't call me bandwagon.
You're a Knicks fan exactly half the time.
But this boy Adam over here is a freaking Cavaliers fan with bandwagon forehead, aka LeBron James.
Anyway,
Since when was I a Cavaliers fan?
Okay, today
I thought we were bringing up fake news.
Okay. Today we're talking about different oh god, did I just unplug my thing? No, okay. I don't want to pull an
See
Adam.
how easy? See
We're
how
talking
easy it is?
Different controversies in sports. So any big controversies you want to bring up? Is there any recent ones? I don't even know. There's like a new one every week or something. There's a new sports player harassing a woman every week. I don't know.
Well, there was something that happened, the other day? Yeah, I think it was, Adam Jones on the Orioles. He's like a black center fielder, and he got yelled by, some fans with some racial slurs.
And was he, did he, take it lightly, or was he insulted?
No, he was, kind of pissed. He was more pissed than I'm sure Ethan was at lunch.
But I think, it's bad. I mean, you have to be able to take that kind of stuff. That just goes with being a celebrity. You have to be able to take that kind of garbage.
Exactly.
And especially a sports player. Like, they get yelled at all the time. They get, by the fans, I mean.
Yeah,
Especially
but
with the rival team.
you just have to learn to live with it. You can't really, Especially because I'm sure worse things have happened. Heck, I know worse things have happened where they like throw
Yeah,
things
exactly.
at the
Like someone
players.
electrocuted dogs. Michael Vick.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about two players, like fans, being like harassing players, like on baseball. Like they used to throw things at the players.
Oh yeah,
So
I
Oh,
remember.
they still do.
I remember. During an NBA game, Paul George was harassed by a fan. He was like, "You're supposed to be an all-star. Why are you this freaking bad?"
yeah, but that's just the
Well,
kind of stuff.
well, that's fine. But where I think it goes
they said
over
some weird stuff.
out
I
of
can't
proportion.
remember everything about it.
Where it goes out of proportion is when they bring race into it. It's perfectly fine the way it is right now. Well, the way it was before, where they had where they were just harassing these players over playing bad.
Yeah, but when you have such a dream job, you're so famous and you're making so much money, it's okay to hear, some bad things every once in a while. I think it's still worth it. If
Yeah.
I'd be fine with being rich and famous if people criticized me. But then, because like some people worship them, it's just kind of part of the game.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
Like every player has its haters. You just have to learn to live with it. You can't really be insulted by that card, especially because there's worse things than just being like yelled at by a player, like actually being attacked or harassed by a player, not just
Or punching a fan. Meta World Peace. Probably Ron Artest at the time, but now he's Meta World Peace. During you guys probably know about the Malice at the Palace during NBA game Pacers vs Pistons. Ron Artest goes into the stand and punches a player. Not a player, a fan, because that fan threw beer on him. The fan
really?
threw beer on Ron Artest because Ron Artest was lying down at on the scorer's table.
Well, then he deserved it.
He got free beer.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But, making the money he makes,
it's actually an advantage for him.
You probably get a lot of beer.
he could buy the whole stadium's worth.
And plus,
of beer
if you win the
really
finals, you get
to.
champagne.
That'd be fun. Next game, he just buys the entire stadium's worth of beer so that no one throws beer at him again.
Oh, I'm actually looking at the incident now, and Adam Jones got some free peanuts. People are also throwing peanuts at him.
Why peanuts?
Throw me some peanuts.
It's a baseball game.
Peanuts, white or black, Adam?
So I think that's a pretty dumb controversy. I think that's not even that. I'm sure stuff like that happens so often. It's like ridiculous.
Well, people are trying to pretend like it only happens in Fenway, but
it probably happens a lot in Fenway.
Nah, I'm sure it happens everywhere.
Yeah, but do you know Bostonians? Have you met Bostonians?
Unfortunately.
Like one of them just won the Super Bowl. Tom Brady, I think. Yeah.
Now all zero of our Boston viewers are pissed. Sorry, guys. All right, so
Tom Brady, if you're watching this, which I highly doubt.
So
A, can I have your autograph, and B, please don't hate me.
So speaking about baseball, here's a question: is baseball dying?
It's not. They're getting record viewership.
So you say it's doing better than ever?
It's not necessarily better than ever, but as good as it always has been.
But you're a kid, so you know there's not firsthand. There's not nearly as many diehard baseball fans in schools as there are any other sport. Like,
well, yeah.
That's
true.
School. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, basketball basketball. Baseball used to be above like a lot of the other sports. Now there's more diehard hockey fans. There's more diehard basketball fans. There's more diehard football fans. Baseball, there's still the same amount of fans.
There are some diehard
There's not as many diehards.
Yeah, but I can explain that to you. And like back when baseball was probably the most popular in like the 1930s, 40s, 50s, it was the only sport around to watch. Now you have other competition. Plus, baseball with its new TV contract has become more regionalized and whatnot.
Baseball is just there to please people when there's nothing better to do. But then when there's actually something better to do, no one likes baseball.
Well, you play golf, so
you can argue that. You cannot argue. Yeah, you play golf, so I mean, you shouldn't really be talking.
That's what golf is for. How many times have you been like a
Golf
what's it
is
called? Like you've been at like a sports bar or something, and like all the TVs are playing like there's no games going on, so you just see like some soccer game in a foreign country, and then like golf. The last resort sports. But I think baseball. I mean, games are getting longer, and obviously they're making rules to stop it. But you can look at
I
the
don't know if it's
statistics.
I don't know if these rules are working though. I just don't know.
Exactly, that's the
Adam,
thing.
you don't
People
want the
just
games
don't
to be
have.
shorter. You want them to be
And some of these rules are just moronic.
People don't have the attention
Understand.
span these days, and that
Well,
being
that's the
said,
other problem.
people have never had great attention spans. I don't know why that's always what people say.
But what I don't
but
understand is how
especially
people
now.
have the attention span to manage to watch to sit there for 3.5 hours to only watch like I don't know 11 minutes of a football game.
Well, football, there's a lot more action in those 11 minutes.
Exactly. Baseball, it's like, okay.
Oh,
the
you
only
gotta
thing
strike.
dangerous is the freaking ball and the bat, and the freaking guy behind the bat has a helmet, and like he looks like he's in a freaking suit of armor. But then in football, you have people...
Shiv, you forgot somebody. What about Manny Machado when he's ready to punch people?
Alright, whatever. And then you had football.
We're done
you
with
had
that.
some fat-ass people running over some skinny-ass people and causing concussions. I mean, seriously.
Yeah,
I
I'd
wouldn't
rather
call
watch
any of those guys
concussions
skinny.
than a
That's a
random
whole
bat.
nother reason that football's at risk. It's not even viewership, it's just the fact that less and less people are playing.
Yeah, and that brings me to my other point. Baseball's gonna stand to benefit if football starts going really down the toilet.
If no one
I
is a
agree.
diehard
That's the
baseball
thing-
fan, no one will make it into the MLB, and if they do, they'll really suck
But
ass.
that's the thing about baseball. Baseball is, out of the four main ones, it is the safest sport by far. Maybe I think... No, I think
baseball's
it's
definitely safer than basketball.
It's safer. What?
Baseball's definitely safer than basketball.
Yeah, baseball is like the safest sport. There is obviously you can get hurt like in many ways, but like football, you don't even have to say anything about football, okay? I don't even need to bring that up. Hockey, people are getting slammed against the wall. Basketball, you gotta make all these fucking just moves, and you gotta slide, and you gotta, you have to move a lot more. Baseball, you're just running. That's really the only way you.
Well,
not
and
the
sliding.
only way, but that. Yeah, running and sliding. Well, sliding
And
is your own
and
personal
it isn't
choice.
really the safest sport for like pitchers
Anyone out
and
there who thinks
whatever.
golf is a safe sport, tell that to Tiger Woods, who got injured playing golf. I think
Well, Tiger Woods is rather
that's
injury
like a
prone.
small
Let's just
sample
say.
size. You can't say one person got
it was
hurt.
supposed to be a
There-
joke. Like
golf
that,
is a
it's
pretty
joke that
safe
someone actually
sport.
got hurt playing golf.
How often do people get hurt playing golf? Per
I haven't heard
person
of
that
anyone
plays.
I personally haven't heard of anyone really getting hurt that much besides Tiger Woods.
That was
The
point.
guy probably hurt himself like walking to pick up the newspaper outside his door.
Wait, who's that guy who
What's
who,
next?
who
Someone
got
gets
injured
hurt
tying
playing.
his shoes?
Actually, that's not true. My mom got hurt playing mini golf because my sister doesn't know how to play mini golf. So she swung the golf club all the way up behind her, smacked my mom in the forehead. Next thing you know, she almost passed out. So people have gotten injured by mini
Yeah,
golf.
the
It's
same
very
thing
dangerous.
happened to me. I was
Golf and
golfing
mini
with my
golf are
family
different
friends.
sports.
Thank
I've
God
actually
it was a really
experienced-
soft hit, and I got hit in the side of my head by some idiot who tried using the putter as a driver.
Yeah, mini golf is. I feel like mini golf is more dangerous than regular golf. 'Cause at least the
Mini
people who
golf is
play
more
regular
dangerous
golf
than
know what they're
baseball.
doing. Mini golf, it's
For
like
the
a
most
landmine.
part.
Mini golf is like terrifying.
Terrifying. I don't know if terrifying
You
is the
gotta
right
wear a
word to
helmet if
describe
you're
it, but
at the mini golf places. They only give you a ball and a club. They need to start giving you like helmets, knee pads. You need all this. You need all this protection from the golf clubs. They're
No,
rampant.
you need those freaking things that the catchers wear in baseball, like the whole full body thing to protect yourself.
it's not a full body thing. It's called a mask and a chest protector.
No, there's some leg stuff and arm stuff, I think.
There's more
No, it's
protection
just a
in
mask
football.
and a chest protector.
Okay, that's
They
exactly.
don't
what
have
you
anything
need.
for the arms.
A mask, a helmet, a chest protector. You need some elbow
Mini-
pads, shoulder pads.
This is an
Otherwise,
epidemic.
how would they
Need some
be able to
freaking
throw the
finger
ball to
pads,
like second
if
base?
that's even a thing. They need to put finger pads on your fingers when you go to play mini golf. Who cares if you'll miss badly? You're not gonna make it in the first place.
That's true. When we play mini golf, I'm probably not even gonna try because I'm probably gonna lose.
I'm gonna call it try hard. No, I'm kidding.
You probably will. You'll probably win.
I don't
well,
need to
not
try.
probably. You
I
will
don't need
win.
to try. I probably will win. I don't need to try though.
I want to see Noah try and win.
No, Zen's gonna go all out try hard, and then at the end he's gonna be like, "What? I didn't even try." Okay, that's why I
Yeah,
lost.
our viewers have no idea what we're talking about. So this is it's okay to get off topic, but that's just not even relevant.
Oh well.
So we were talking about football and like the dangers of mini golf. But football,
You were? Oh yeah.
Football is very dangerous too. Not as dangerous as mini golf, but it is quite dangerous.
Yes.
It maybe just a little less. So that brings
Maybe
the question,
a little less. A little less
Is-
weights in the weight room, and you should be good.
What? Is football gonna end up dying because of concussions and stuff like that? And I personally think not this generation, but in a couple generations, it's gonna lose a lot of players just because of the safety issues.
I agree with that.
But there's always gonna be players for it. It's just a smaller.
Well, yeah,
player
there's always
pool.
gonna be players,
But there
there's
might
still,
be like a limit, maybe less teams, like 8 teams.
There's still boxers.
No, there's not gonna be
still,
8 teams. That's ridiculous.
There's still boxers out there, but no one really boxes because of how dangerous it is.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting pillows punched at your face. So
Things that are dangerous are like now like just made like wrestling is like made fake because just the things that are dangerous. It's not even that people don't want to watch them. People do. It's just you don't want people getting hurt because then no one's gonna play the game. So football is either gonna have some rule changes or it's gonna start dying.
It's gonna start being
It's one of two things happening.
And it's
That's what I was gonna say. It's either gonna be flag football or it's gonna die.
It's not gonna be like baseball.
Two-hand touch.
Slow. It won't be like baseball either, where well, not according to Adam, but like slow. It'll just be like just all of a sudden like within 30 years, it goes from like really big to just like a normal like not the huge thing it is considered now.
Mm-hmm.
The hugest American thing.
Yes.
And in reality, football's not even played anywhere else that much. It's played in
a little
America.
bit in Canada
So-
and America.
Well,
Canada?
they're doing a good job. They're
CFL,
starting to
Canadian Football League.
they're starting to branch out and really are starting to get some British guys interested with their game in London every year.
Yeah.
Well, the other countries have.
Then again, they do
like,
have rugby.
They have like rugby. Rugby's like an even more dangerous version of football.
Yeah, because there are no pads. It's basically soccer and football combined.
Yeah,
But that's even more dangerous.
Exactly.
it's more popular. Down in
that's-
Australia, but
It may be. Rugby may be more dangerous than mini golf. I don't know. Maybe that's just maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's
going a little too far. Nothing's more dangerous than mini golf, except maybe football.
No, I think golf is the only thing more dangerous than regular mini golf.
No, we already.
Oh, yeah,
mini golf.
I
Mini
mean,
golf is more.
yeah, you
No, we're not
could hit
talking about
someone
this
with the golf ball. No, I'm kidding.
We're not talking about this garbage, Ken. Oh God! No, go back to football. Go
Shiv,
back.
everybody knows that ultimate frisbee contains the most danger.
Oh God!
Yeah, exactly.
Of course.
If the frisbee hits you in the neck, it could really break your neck if it's a metal frisbee.
How often
don't
does that
joke
happen?
Don't joke about that. I got hit. My mom was throwing a frisbee and it hit my nose, and I had a bloody nose for like 15 minutes. Don't joke about
Oh
frisbee,
no, bloody
injuries.
nose! Oh no, where do I make the donations?
That would be at joshL4 :d.com.
Okay.
You mean the Josh L4 Foundation?
The Josh
Yeah,
L5.
Help Josh L4 recover from his horrible frisbee accidents.
Yes. Okay.
Terrible,
Sure.
terrible. It scars me to this day.
Yeah. I could clearly tell.
I want to.
I don't know what to say. I mean, like, I don't know what to say. It's so tragic.
I don't know what to say either. This has gotten very off topic, and we've barely been talking about anything.
Yeah.
Is talking a word?
Please don't leave.
They already did. It's too late. There's too much.
I'm pretty sure nobody was here to begin with.
Oh,
That's true. Alright, so unclean transition. Let's talk about money. We were talking about money before, how they're paid
Show
a
me
lot.
the money.
Money, dollar.
But are sports players paid too much? Your response.
Nah.
Yes, but there's nothing we can do to change it.
So you think sports players are not paid too much? You think they're paid too little?
No.
I know.
I think they're paid too
Basically,
much. They're paid
nah.
too much.
I think
I
sports
don't think
players.
I don't think they're paid too little. I think it's about the right amount.
I think they're paid too much, but there's nothing we can do to change it.
Yeah, I think they're paid too much. But the problem, here's the problem. I think they are paid wildly.
I mean, they're paid to
wildly
provide
too much.
entertainment.
But that's a dumb reason.
They're being paid more than doctors. In the grand scheme of life, sports and entertainment, like sports entertainment is not a necessity. There's so many other forms of entertainment.
There's a couple issues. One, if the teams don't pay the money to the sports players, where's it gonna go? It just has nowhere to go. Because then they're just gonna have leftover
another
money.
solution. Drop the prices, but they can't do that.
Well, you know where the money's gonna be. It's gonna be in the owner's pocket.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. The owners don't need any more money. If you don't pay the sports players, then the owners are going to get more money. They're not going to build a better stadium or anything. They're just going to keep the money. And also, you would require every single team to agree to stop playing players paying players that much. Because
and if the teams agreed to this, the players unions would revolt.
Because if every team except one agreed to pay all their players nothing, then that other team would just say, "Oh, all the good players that aren't getting paid anything." God, this is like a tongue twister.
And the players would go
Come
on
over
strike.
here.
We're gonna pay
you. We're gonna pay you millions instead of thousands. They'll say, "Okay." So doing it would be so hard, and naturally over time they'll just get raised because each team's just gonna slowly offer more.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
and just natural inflation.
There are options, but it just has to do, and there definitely are. It just has to do with just the greed of these sports team owners. If they weren't so greedy, it could happen. But obviously they could do stuff with that extra money.
It's human nature.
They could donate it or do something with it, or lobby Congress with it or something useful. But they just have.
All they would do with the money is lobby for Trump anyway.
No, all they would do with the money is set a campfire.
What? Oh, you mean burn the money?
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah,
I don't think they're burning.
They'd use the money for a campfire.
What I'm saying is there is other things they could do, but it just, you can't trust these people. They're so greedy. They're just gonna not even care what people think. So the argument is, are sports players paid too much? Is basically already, of course, sports players are paid too much. No one should really make that much. It goes without saying. It's just ridiculous to try to get the pay down.
Mm-hmm.
But
if you think about it, really, I mean, if they're the NFL players, they're putting their bodies at risk. I mean, I think that might be a little more different than a little more so than other sports. But
no. But what you have to realize is volunteer firefighters are putting their bodies at risk. They're not getting paid anything.
Yeah,
so
true.
I think that argument is ridiculous because police officers are also not paid as much. Obviously, they're still paid. They're paid, but firefighters, police officers are paid not that much, and if they're volunteers, they get paid nothing. So that argument I find very dumb. It's just such a. It's just the problem of greed. You just can't. No matter how much they really shouldn't be paid this much, there's really nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So okay.
But Josh, look, the reality is that they're only getting paid because the league is raking in so much from TV deals. That's it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying they have all this extra money, so that's why they get paid so much. If they didn't have extra money, then the sports players wouldn't be getting paid as much. They're only paid this much because they have so much money. If sports
and the differences between these guys and police officers is that these guys probably put in way more than 40 hours a week practicing and whatnot.
Yeah, but
and
being
then
like
actual game time.
But I feel like being a firefighter is so much. Not so much. You have to train to be a firefighter. You have to go through a lot of physical activity. It's not like there's no training involved in being a firefighter or a police officer. You have to be really fit. So that's. It doesn't even have to do with that. It's just that there's really nothing else you can do. I can guarantee if sports weren't as popular, sports players wouldn't be paid as much. It's just due to popularity.
Exactly.
If all of a sudden, if any media just becomes all of a sudden more popular, then everyone's going to be paid more. It's just how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't like it, then move to the USSR.
The only problem with that is the USSR has gone bye-bye a little while ago.
Second choice, move to North Korea.
Oh, okay. Alright. Who wants to go to North Korea?
I do! Buy me a ticket, Adam!
Yay, we're getting
Alright, here's your one-way ticket to, here's your one-way ticket to Pyongyang.
Yay!
They actually do have flights from Pyongyang to other places, believe it or not.
No, I know that they have it to other places, but I don't think there's a direct flight. I think you have to, like, stop over in Beijing.
Yeah. Or like some random, Siberia, Russia.
Yeah.
What is the... Oh, I don't even care.
It's my garage.
Okay. I said I don't care, so now I'm hurt that you answered. So speaking of pay, should NCAA players be paid?
No.
Adam?
They should be, why not?
The scholarship is enough.
Yeah, but most of these guys aren't even taking advantage of the scholarship. Some of these guys pretend like the scholarship doesn't even exist, which is their fault, but...
Well, it's human nature to take things for granted until... For granted,
yeah. Or science jokes.
Science jokes. No, it is... In all seriousness, though, it is, human nature for people to take things for granted.
Well, here's what...
Until it's gone.
Here's what I think the NCAA players, they don't need to be paid, but I find it ridiculous how much the NCAA milks it.
And they go so far that these guys can't even get money for autographs.
Like the other day,
it's
not
ridiculous.
the other day, but like during March. I don't know. Is that last month? No, it's not. It's May now. I saw at Wendy's. It said the official hamburger of the NCAA. So clearly they're taking out these like sponsorship deals and stuff, and so they're clearly making money from this. So I think it's ridiculous that they're making money. Like, I would be fine with them not playing the college players, but the fact that they're turning this into, like, they're making so much money from it, and they're not even splitting it.
I wonder where this money's going to.
Uh-huh. Like, it would be one thing if it's, it was just, like, a normal game, like a normal college game. But they monetize it so much. They make so much money off of these games. Like, you've seen all these sponsorship deals with it, and it makes you think, oh my god, they're making so much money off this, which is why I kind of feel like, well, they don't need to be paid,
the players deserve a certain cut. I mean, at the end of the day,
exactly, they're not doing anything. All they're doing is saying, okay, you get, I'll take your money, and I'm keeping it all, and they're not even doing anything. They don't these people, they're not playing the sports. They're just, selling the ads.
And honestly, Shiv, I bet you if they started paying these players, I'm sure that none of them would that the one and done thing would be broken.
But I do think if they weren't taking out these sponsorship deals, then yes, then no, that they shouldn't be paid. Oh my god, this is gonna be a huge theme of this episode. I'm just gonna say. Anyway,
I said granted by accident, okay, instead of granted. But anyways, I do think that college players they shouldn't get paid by the colleges, but like they should get paid from like endorsements and stuff. Like NCAA shouldn't get the money.
But I do think they don't need to be paid that much, right? I don't even think they need to be paid. I don't even think they need to be paid like over 100,000 a year.
Maybe 50K to 75K a year, depending on how good they are.
They don't even need to. In fact, there's like certain amounts that they don't really need to be paid that much. But I feel like just them keeping all the money.
Yeah,
is
but
wrong.
the question is, okay, we found this. Now, how would this really happen? Like, if they said, okay, we want to do this,
What? Paying?
how would they magically happen, and how would they decide on this 100,000 salary cap thing?
Get paid,
Well,
get laid, get Gatorade.
I don't even know. Okay. Whatever. I don't know. What did you say, Adam? I got distracted by Shiv's terrible
Cringe.
joke. Yeah, his cringe.
Yeah.
Wait, so Adam, what did you say?
I said that if these guys, that if the NCAA says okay one day and wants to, pay players, how would they ever do this? And
How would they do it?
And start setting caps?
How would they do it? They open their wallets and they give them the money. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, but it would obviously take like a meeting. They're not just gonna suddenly say you get 100,000, you get 50,000. They would have some kind of meeting about it. But I mean, each individual college doing it.
Exactly.
It wouldn't be that difficult. It's not like one person's paying every single person.
If colleges in the NCAA are willing to meet with sponsors and endorsements, why can't they meet for this?
Because here, it's the same thing with the NFL thing. Like, the NFL was, they should be paid less, but it's just unrealistic. Here, they really shouldn't be paid, but since they're monetizing this event so much, they really should be. If they weren't, because, like, here's the thing, they're getting paid in the fact that one day they can make it into the NBA. I think that's good enough pay. But the fact that they're monetizing it, I mean, come on. You're making so much money off this event, and you're not even doing anything.
Exactly.
You're just
it's
hosting
kind of
it.
greedy at that point.
They're doing nothing but hosting it. Imagine if, like, Madison Square Garden made all the money and the Knicks just got nothing. They were just playing.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous that the colleges are getting and they're getting all and the NCAA they're getting all the money and they're not even divvying it up. But they're just making so much money off this. There's the official burger of the NCAA. Really, really, the official burger.
Some of these sponsors get a little ridiculous too. Like I saw something the other day. The official toilet paper of the New York Yankees.
The hell? Yeah, because New York Yankees are literally equivalent to toilet paper. They're so bad you wipe your ass with them. No offense, New York Yankees. If any one of the Yankees are here, please can I have an autograph? And
yeah, but there's two Yankees fans on the podcast.
There's me and Josh. Yeah.
Why? What even is the official toilet paper? Charmin Ultra Strong?
I think so, actually.
Because they're ultra strong. No, probably just because they wanted money.
Yeah.
I'm surprised, considering the absurd names of some of these baseball stadiums and just not specifically baseball.
Charmin Ultra Strong Stadium.
You stole my punchline. You stole my punchline. Damn it. I was at that
toilet paper stadium.
You knew what I was gonna say. That was pretty obvious at that point, but I'm still upset that you stole my punchline.
I'm sorry.
Very
I apologize. The Yankees are good. You're welcome.
But that's not even what I was complaining about, but okay. But
I don't care.
That works too.
Exactly. Now I have Adam on my side.
I feel betrayed.
I'm sorry. Where do I make the donations?
I told you where to make the donations already.
To the Josh L4 Foundation.
You already owe me 2 different donations.
Well, I never said I owed you them.
So you just asked where you made them?
Yeah, my friend is interested. My friend Adam Hugel is interested to make donations, so he asked.
No.
Alright, so, okay, so we talked about the pay, we talked about the dying, I don't know, woman in sports. So what's your view on that?
What about it?
What's wrong about
should women be in, Major League Sports?
It depends if they're good enough. I mean, the majority of these people, like let's say in baseball, they probably aren't good enough at the end of the day. The best
Okay, but
people
let's
should
say-
be in,
let's
regardless.
say-
You might
And
want
if
to leave
there's
to this part.
and if there's a woman that's good enough to really be in it, the woman should be in it. But I don't know if there is right now.
I think my opinion on it is, I think they shouldn't be. And here's why. It's not because I'm sexist. People just want to watch the guys. This isn't sexist. You have to hear me out. It's not like, that would be like
You're
saying...
sexist. You are a piece of human garbage. You shouldn't walk.
That's like saying,
this earth
should
ever.
guys be allowed in
Sounds
the
like a Trump
W...
supporter.
That sounds like...
what Clinton
Oh my
supporters
God.
think of Trump guys.
Let me say. That's like saying that's like saying should guys be in the WNBA. It's just two different things. Here's the thing: if people really wanted to see girls play, then they could watch the WNBA. It's up to no one which is more popular, the NBA or the WNBA. It's literally
But
just
the
up
last
to the
time I
viewer.
checked, nobody watches the WNBA.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's really not. It's really just shows that that's what the viewer. It's not really me that's sexist. I'm saying viewers just. You get my point, right?
Yeah.
I'm not wording it that well, but I'm
I
saying.
understand. I don't know if our viewers will. I don't know if our 2 additional viewers will understand, but yeah.
Cause the WNBA could easily be more popular than the NBA if everyone started watching the WNBA instead of the NBA, but no one does. So
and it's realistically never gonna happen.
Next thing you know, you have like the WNFL.
So I think saying women playing in the NFL or not NFL NBA or something like that, in my opinion, is just not. It just I don't know. I just see it as it's specifically NBA. I guess because the other sports, not every other sport has a woman version of it, but specifically for the
football.
NBA, there's no reason that a woman should have that they have to let a woman play in the NBA because that's what the WNBA is for. It's not the WNBA is necessarily worse. It's just that less people watch it. Now I'm not the one who decides.
And in fact, there's a sport called.
Feminists playing.
I am personally
WNBA.
impartial. I do not watch the NBA. I do not watch the WNBA. I am impartial.
I watch the NBA. WNBA is boring.
See, he's the sexist, not me.
Shut up.
So that's why I believe it's a. I think it sounds sexist at first, but when you think about it, it's like, oh yeah, that's true. It's not that it's there's only.
You're sexist.
Sports...
Get him.
Shut up. It's not like there's only the NBA for men and no woman is allowed to play basketball. It's just that more people want to watch men. Shut up.
All right.
Because they probably feel that they give a more entertaining product at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's the viewer. It's always the viewers who decide. So if the viewer, I feel like integration or women in the NBA would be fine, but there's just no reason that they have to be.
Yeah, exactly. It's
not necessarily an obligation.
If viewers want you to make a certain type of video, like a longer video, and yet you make a shorter video, like on YouTube, for example. Your viewers want you to live stream, but instead you edit your videos and you post them in 5 minutes long instead of an hour. You're doing what your viewers don't want. I know
that was a very bad example.
I know that was a shitty point.
Yeah, that was kind of a bad point.
But you get that was a shitty example. But you get the point.
No, I really don't get the point. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused here.
Okay, viewers, I hope you get the point. If not, please don't leave.
I get that Adam doesn't get the point, right? That makes sense, but I don't get the point. So
okay, so if your viewers, say you're a YouTube channel that talks about current events and issues.
Sports.
Okay, sports. Your viewers want you to make a video on football, but instead you make a video on basketball. Is that the smart thing to do?
Well, then again, I bet you that these guys have millions of suggestions from, the most popular guys have millions of suggestions from a decent amount of people on what to do.
We're here to argue about
it's never gonna be the outstanding majority.
Whatever.
Oh, that was a really bad example.
Edit that part out, please.
Shiv's examples are the best.
I agree.
They're unbeatable.
This is making me think that maybe we should replace Knife Boy with somebody else.
Knife Boy, really?
Yeah.
That's your
Knife boy.
that's your new nickname. It's not even creative, just Knife Boy.
like at least come up with something decent. Like
well, that's our placeholder nickname until we find something better.
Knife Girl.
Ugh. No.
Oh, that's good. Now we can appeal to our feminist viewers.
Oh God.
We don't have any feminist viewers. We don't even have any viewers that are women.
You don't even have any viewers in the first place.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe we should work on getting viewers first.
Yeah.
All right,
anyway,
let's advertise. Here, my Instagram is
no.
No, I'm kidding.
Let's have all right. Let's have the Adam. Let's have the No Name Podcast Stadium.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm not paying that much. I'm not going to be the official podcast of the
official
NCAA.
podcast of the NCAA.
Yeah. Good idea. Let's be the official podcast of the New York Yankees.
No, let's be the official podcast of North Korea.
I'm sure they already have some the official podcast in North Korea.
It's probably a state-run podcast, yeah.
It's probably like, fuck America. That's probably...
Anyway, moving back to the NFL, because no one likes the NBA except Shiv.
You offended me!
So, as people know, and Shiv brought it up, a lot of NFL players, sorry, we're done with the NBA. Sorry, brought it back up again. Anyway, many of NFL players do like a lot of things, and I brought it up a little earlier as well. They do all these things, they harass people, they torture dogs, and they get away with it, when in reality
Michael Vick, yeah.
wouldn't.
Exactly,
and
just
they
because
shouldn't be above
they're
the
NFL
law.
players.
I think it's absurd. Like you can get caught drunk driving several times, torturing a dog, beating your wife.
These players do get caught.
Eating your wife? No, I'm kidding.
These players do get caught. Like Michael Vick was in jail for a year.
Starting a street fight, which is an NBA issue. Jalil Okafor started 2 street fights in front of nightclubs.
That's true. That's not just NFL. I don't know why I said NFL. That's just kind of...
It's in all sports.
But it's especially the NFL. It's usually the NFL that those kinds of things.
Yeah.
And it usually happens to be Michael Vick.
It's just 90% of crimes are committed by Michael Vick. Fact. But I feel like it's really ridiculous, just the fact that obviously not no matter what you do, but they will get away with these things just because they're in the NFL. They are public figures. They should get, if anything, they should be even more leniently arrested.
Exactly. They don't teach people not to commit crimes.
Like on a first offense, and what's the punishment? Suspended for 2 weeks. What?
You murdered your wife and blew up a town. Oh, you're suspended for a season. Spend a few nights in jail. Have a sleepover. Make sure you pack your bags. Make sure you pack your phone, your laptop.
Well, the difference is Mike Vick was actually punished. Mike Vick was actually in jail for a year, I think.
A year! He electrocuted dogs. He had a dog fight system going in his backyard for a few years. and he killed all the dogs that weren't really that good at fighting or didn't want to fight. And it was a fight to the death between dogs that he used for entertainment with him and his buddies. I mean, that's like 10 or 20 years in my book.
Now there's a Bernie supporter rant right there, Josh.
No, they should have had him. They should have mutated a dog to be giant, and they should have said fight to the death with him.
That'd be a good punishment.
Hammurabi, an eye for an eye.
But the thing is, how would they get rid of the dog once he kills Michael Vick?
All these dogs should have equality. All dogs are equal.
Instead of a bunch of dogs just attacking Michael Vick.
But some of these things are major crimes that will literally land you in jail. They don't get jail. Some of the time they don't even get a suspension. And a suspension is not even that bad.
Oh, instead of actually working your ass off, you can sit at home and watch TV.
If anything, a suspension is more bad for a person who has you as a fantasy player on your team than the person themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah, Josh, you forgot about the fantasy player. Suspensions are very bad in fantasy. And how are we gonna pick the players and beat the streak if they're suspended?
Okay, imagine if the police caught you beating your wife and your punishment was you weren't allowed to you had 2 weeks of unpaid vacation at your job. That's it.
Okay.
That's the punishment.
Yeah, that'd probably throw you in jail, actually, if you were to do it. If any other person would do it.
It's ridiculous. Just because you're in the NFL, you could do whatever you want. You could drunk drive, you could torture dogs, do whatever you want. Doesn't matter.
Kill people.
Just ask
Yeah,
Mike Vick, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. Next thing you hear, Tom Brady kills person.
Tom
3 week
Brady rapes
suspension.
his wife.
3 week suspension.
Tom Brady and Giselle? Oh, no.
Tom Brady has soft balls. 4-week suspension.
Tom Brady finds nuclear codes, launches nukes at Russia, starts nuclear holocaust. 5 week suspension.
No.
Tom Brady takes over the universe.
Remember,
game suspension.
Remember, he's
paid, but he
BFFs
can't
with
play.
Trump.
What?
He would let Trump do whatever. He's BFFs with Trump.
He is, but he's from a Democrat state.
It
Then
doesn't
again,
matter.
so is Trump.
He's actually appeared at a Trump rally.
That's some really bad campaigning by Donald Trump.
All the best
The
celebrities.
guy's actually a
All
decent
the best
campaigner.
celebrities. You
Donald
got
Trump
Tom
has all the
Brady, you
best
got
celebrity
Mitchell Vick.
endorsements. He has Kanye. He has Tom Brady. Who else could you want?
Oh, he has Kanye too.
Justin
I didn't
Bieber
realize
and
that.
Miley Cyrus up in his crib.
All right, so
Justin
Speaking of the-
Bieber's name
okay,
shouldn't even
so-
be mentioned anymore. That guy just sucks.
oh yes, Justin Bieber's been irrelevant for years. Maybe he popped up. He was gone for a couple of years. He had 3 big songs and he just disappeared again.
Yeah, he's like a meme.
Just
A meme.
Woo!
Yes.
Oh god.
So wait, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. It was the NFL that the guy wouldn't stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Colin
Kaepernick.
So what's your view on that?
I
it's gonna
think
get
if he
exciting.
doesn't want to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, he doesn't have to. I mean, in schools you don't have to do it, so why do you have to do it in the NFL?
And Adam?
There's a difference. We aren't role models in schools. These guys are role
According to the
models, and
teachers,
they should.
we're 8th graders. We're role models of the school.
They're role models of the school, but
No
there's
one's
a
watching
lot.
except other 8th graders.
Yeah, and there's a lot more people watching. Nobody's watching but the 20 kids in your homeroom. There's nobody watching in the NFL except for, I don't know, maybe 2 million viewers. That's just a random, I guess. And 40,000 people in the stands.
Yeah.
It's a
I
lot
think
more people.
I think Kaepernick can do what he wants, but I mean, it is a pretty shitty thing to do. I mean, you can just stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
It's
I
not
think
justifiable why he was sitting.
I think he should be able to do whatever he wants, but I do judge him for it.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So, it's been 47 minutes. I think this is a good length of a podcast. This was a bit of a cliffhanger. Maybe we'll talk more about the Pledge of Allegiance if we do another sports episode. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Ciao.